Alright, Markiplier.
You can't do this to me right at the beginning of the session. I just told you that it's one of my evil hyperfixations. You can't do this to me.
Oh my gosh, Iron Lung? Iron Lung campaign? We're going to be in the submarine?
That's true.
In the sky?
That's
in
true.
the sky?
Space is
Careful
kind of
for
like
the big
sky.
fish.
Or I think that's all of my.
Yay!
Nice. I am really excited. It's been a minute since we had session.
Yes.
So let me just make sure I got everything ready. And we will be able to start in a second. Okay, I think I'm good to go.
Yay!
So, I suppose now we start with an unlikely, or a very strange start, I should say. So, somewhere in Bliston City, a guard stands in front of a building. It's a boring job, but someone has to do it. Some important people are depending on him, so he keeps a vigilant eye on his surroundings. It's been a sort of boring day, but eventually, a person walks by. She's a regular in this area and usually sees her here. The girl seems to wave. Hello, Ramsey. How's work been? It's been going, I guess. Must be a pretty important building if they have the captain of the guard looking over it. He stops for a second and sighs. It's annoying work, but someone's gotta protect the people. And he turns to look at the sign above him. He looks at the sign above him. It's... something's wrong. It's illegible. He can't read it. These words aren't normal. They're blurry, they're fuzzy, they're wrong. His stomach drops. He turns back and looks at the building. What was this building again? He begins to panic. The girl puts a hand on his shoulder. Are you okay? I can't remember. What was this building? I'm supposed to remember. I'm supposed to protect them. Hey, calm down. You must have gotten the night shift. You know, having no sleep does that to you. This place, she looks at the building up and down. It is an office. Some very important people work here. Well, that's as much as you told me when I asked the other day. Oh. Yes, of course, an office. That makes sense. The woman steps to the side, and only then did Ramsey notice a small wicker basket in her arm. I'm planning to go to the park with some friends. Do you want to join me? We're planning on going painting. I can't. He turns back to the building. I have to protect them. I can't. I have to protect them. Don't worry. I'm sure they'll be fine. Alda wraps a hand around Ramsey and brings him forward, leading him off into the distance. And we go to the next scene.
Yay!
I knew there was some fucking bullshit happening right there. I was like, I've seen this layout before.
Yeah,
Recognized it immediately.
I'm glad you recognize it immediately.
I was like, I blew up there.
Let me change the music. It seems it's time. So, Pim and Sparrow,
Yeah.
you walk through the airship. It seems Parker's giving you the scenic route, walking along the edge. I figured you'd both feel a little bit too cooped up in the airship if I had you walking through the inner hallways. Hopefully, the view from here is better.
Wow.
Is that a bird?
Do you see birds do fly off very high up in the distance?
Whoa.
We're at an incredibly high altitude. The only things that you'll see here are the odd bird and the clouds.
Pim scoops a hand through a passing cloud.
You pass a hand through the cloud and your hand is just incredibly soaked.
So they're made of dirt.
No, it's the Pim, the water cycle.
But then why is there so much dirt in it?
There. Let me look at your hand.
It's like dust and water, mostly water.
Pim, this is not dirt.
Well, there's dirt in it.
No, there is not.
It's beautiful up here.
Parker looks down. You can't even see past the clouds to just see the mainland.
We're that high up. That's awesome.
It is an interesting sight. Beautiful is what isn't what I would call it.
Mm.
And you see this guy leaning on the rail. He looks at you two, or I guess at you three. Oh, Commander. I see you brought in some new people. Who are they? Recruits? No. There are just some interesting people. I'm bringing them to the head researcher. Head researcher, huh? Jack looks at you, Pim, up and down.
Smiles. I'll 5'2" of him.
Is that guy like me? Parker gives one slow nod.
Yeah. You both have eye patches.
And on the right side too.
Damn. Tiny, do I the player, should I recognize this token from somewhere?
The player, the person. Jack used in the other campaign was your best friend.
That's what I thought. I was like, I couldn't remember if it was from a previous Tinyverse thing or if it was from the last thing.
Well, I'm not gonna be in your way. So he kind of ignores you and continues looking off in the distance. If you're looking for an introduction, that is Jack, one of our agents. He has been through many scientific processes.
Ooh.
That is an interesting statement.
Yes, he's an enhanced soldier, is if I were to give a name to this.
Enhanced soldier.
We have a number of agents like this, but all using different methods.
Right. Does he have any, like, vibes that Pim picks up on? In particular?
Roll me a wisdom.
Okay. Skills, wisdom is 2.
You give the wisdom +1.
Oh ho! So I'm gonna roll a 3. Woohoo!
Oh, okay. You did kind of read back into what Jack said, how he said you're kind of like him.
Yeah.
So you can only assume he has something similar.
What's with the eyes? Why is it the right eyes?
Actually, with that 19,
Yes.
you do think that is strange. It's weird. It's the eyes. It's the right eye. But you also think back to one of Volm's upgrades. How he would also take your right eye specifically. It seems that there's some sort of pattern.
Pim is disgruntled at this. More negative affinity with Volm. Now!
Parker goes up to this door and starts spinning the valve in the middle to open it.
Looks at my cracked right eye glass.
Me too.
And he's going to bring you to the lab.
I think Pim would be a lot more annoying if he'd ever been through this space before. Like, he'd be asking so many questions, but since this is his first time walking through it, he's just absorbing it.
Fair.
And the clinks of their feet on the metal.
Let me load up the next area.
Yay!
And let me change the music. What do we got here? We'll change it to this. Let me drop a camera for those who can't see.
Whoa.
Oh!
Tara, I'm dropping 2 people off for you. And Tara turns around. Okay. Well, are they interesting? Am I supposed to be working on these people? No. At least not for the time being. Pim is an interesting case. I'm sure you'll have fun talking to him about his condition.
Ooh. Hi, I'm Pim. Walks up and for handshake.
She walks up, You see Parker immediately leaves. He does not want to fucking deal with this thing.
Love you, Parker. See you soon. Slash art.
Pim, roll me a wisdom +4.
Let's go. That's a casting roll. Get off that page now. Skill roll. 4 plus 2. Yay!
Success.
I needed it.
You see, Tara gives a slight bow to you, Jim.
Huh?
And, I'm gonna hit you with a flashback scene. Hold on.
Yay!
Let me change the music. Pim,
Yeah.
when you saw Tara's face, it brought a memory back to your childhood.
Oh, hey! That's awesome. That's great. Yay!
You remember, as a little kid, you were running around the town square.
Yeah.
A lot of the villagers here are kind of wary of this strange device that your parents have been hooking up.
Yeah. But
And kind of walking along it, you see a younger girl working on the machines here.
I mean, it's just Magitech.
You see Tara turn around, looking at you, Pim.
He waves.
Master Pim, hello. She bows to you.
Oh, come
Is
on.
there anything you need?
No, I'm just looking around. How's progress?
He's looking at exactly what she's working on.
Oh, I'm not really sure how all of this works. I'm still learning from your parents, but supposedly it should be finished in about 2 weeks' time.
2 weeks time. When is it?
When is it?
Yeah.
This is about 2 weeks before the incident.
That's awesome. Beautiful.
Oh. Why, that's pretty soon.
So I'm rushing to get everything done. You see her wearing kind of big leather gloves. She takes them off. It's been very, very hard work, and she looks back at the villagers. They've been gracious enough to not interfere, but they have not been very friendly.
Not very friendly. Well, I'll go give them a talking to.
Please don't. She grabs your arm and holds you back.
But if they were rude to you, then...
It's fine. I'm nobody of. I don't have any standing. I'm just a commoner, like them.
He reaches over, pats her head.
She kind of recoils at that a little bit.
Could a commoner work this hard every day for at least the next 2 weeks? I don't think so. I think you're great.
Hold on, let me roll something for her. She doesn't show it on her face, but she like bows. Thank you for the kind words. But unfortunately, I'm being called back, so I won't be able to see the end of this.
It's a shame. My father seems so excited for it.
Yes, I'm sure it'd be a big success. Um, she looks the machine up and down.
Casual look at the machine.
It whirs ominously.
Classic Magitech.
He sighs nostalgically. Bro, you're like 9.
If you do come back to the Empire, I would love to show you some of the books that I have on Magitech.
Really?
He
Yes, of
gets
course.
so excited. Big sparkles in his eyes.
That'll be next time we meet.
Is that a promise?
She looks back, looks forward. Yes, it's a promise.
He claps and is going to continue his walk.
See you then, Tara.
I will see you soon. And we go back to the lab.
Back to the
Oh,
lab again.
No.
Back to the lab
Yay!
again. And as she finishes her bow, Pim, you completely remember who she is. But how you take it is up to you.
He's frozen.
Oh, you.
He's just
Tim, are you alright?
Are you surprised?
blink.
Do you need a moment?
Hand reaches out. Pat.
He pat her.
You're real?
And yes, in the flesh. I'm going to be honest. I didn't believe it when I saw you. You're actually alive.
Oh, you are familiar with each other?
Yes, I worked under Pim's parents as an intern.
Sparrow blinks. Pim's parents, I see.
Yes. The Yarrow family. When everything went...
So if you're around, does she sees your face and doesn't continue speaking anymore? I see.
No, they're not. No one is.
Is there any bodies left? Or was there nothing left?
Mm.
He's thinking.
If there was, it wasn't for very long. I think it's all just ash now.
I see. She kind of puts a hand on your face. You look weathered. Like you've seen war.
I've seen ruin. But I got to safety probably pretty quickly. I don't really know how fast it's supposed to go.
You got to safety, but you never came back to the Empire. Everyone thought you died too.
He scratches his face.
Are you familiar with a woman by the name of Miss Yassine? A friend of my mother.
Mm, I know of Miss Yassine.
He takes out the small Magitech bird in his vest that he always keeps on him.
She promised to keep me safe. Kinda like, how I'm still looking forward to seeing those books.
She smiles at that. I don't really dabble much in Magitech anymore. Um, well, I suppose I continued the work of your mother and father.
Oh, really?
Yes, I've made a lot of breakthroughs.
Well, show me.
He looks around, he's looking for like any set of notes, like just anything. Some small part of him hopes that something did survive, that maybe their notes did make it out, even if they didn't.
Well, hold on, let me change the music. There we go. Well, um, most of the information was destroyed in the fire, but I still had some of the notes that they didn't take with them, and I had to work on it from there. She sits down on the seat and pulls out one of the books over here.
He is not hiding at all, leaning full over the table.
What we're essentially trying to make is demigods.
Demigods?
Yes, people who have godly powers without any contract.
Blinks.
See, the big issue with working with a god is that you have to be aligned with their goals in a way. You can never really do what you need to do with their power. So, with our methods, we can take their power and then some.
Blinks.
Is that what it was supposed to do?
Well, yes, it was supposed to do that.
He's going to take his eye patch off.
Well, I don't really know if it worked. But, I mean, I don't think I have a contract.
She stops. Like, she just drops the book when she sees you. You went through the... You went into the machine?
He thinks, did he?
You're not sure what happened.
I don't remember.
This is... Would you mind if I took a closer look?
Not at all.
He remembers Sparrow exists.
Oh! Sorry.
No,
Puts it back on.
no, it's fine. If you're free to do whatever you want.
All right. Thank you.
He reaches over and gets up on his tiptoes, pats you on the head. This is a behavior he's unlocked from childhood.
Yes.
Hmm.
I think that'd be a good idea. I have a lot of questions, and, well, talking to gods didn't really get me answers. Nothing
Well,
concrete, at least.
if there's anything we have at the West Fulton Empire that is concrete evidence and answers.
Ah,
She turns over to look at you, Sparrow. If you want, you can explore around the airship if you like. There are some of the agents are on board if you wish to speak with them.
Perhaps. You said you have concrete answers.
Yes.
To what kind of questions?
Well, it depends on the questions you're asking.
Do you mind if I ask a completely theoretical question?
Sure.
What happens to alternate timelines when gods forcibly change them?
She sits there. Altered timelines? What you're suggesting is that if a god changed fate, that the original timeline would still theoretically exist?
Yes.
I don't believe we'd know anything about that.
Interesting. Thank you.
Sparrow, roll wisdom.
All right, Tiny, tell me how bad of a decision I just made by asking that question. All right. Any modifiers?
Let me look at your skills really quickly. Roll analysis, actually.
Roll analysis? Okay. Oh, wait. No GM.
yay!
A full success? She's lying. When she said, "Oh, we don't know anything about that."
I'm so sorry that Pim will never check her once. The memory has unlocked complete earnest trust in this person that should not be there. I love him.
Are you sure? You seemed fairly confident that any questions that I would have would be able to be answered.
Oh, I am fairly sure. It's technology that we haven't gotten to yet.
Tiny, can I tell if that's a lie?
Well, you already passed before. You already know that this is a lie.
Well, them not having information might have been a lie. Them not having technology to work on it could have been a different separate thing entirely.
I guess you can roll for that one. That one would be -2.
Although you kind of did just tell me.
No, yeah.
Yeah, it's just Magitag.
Is there anyone who I could theoretically talk to about such possibilities?
Well, I am the head researcher, so nobody else on board this ship knows as much as me.
Interesting. I should be squinting right now, but I don't think I have a token for that. No, we do not.
Notes this down. Notes this down.
So, Pim, she's going to perform some tests on you.
Yay!
And while that happens, we will
Yes.
go to the next scene.
Yay! Unquestioning. He fully trusts her.
Fully trusted.
You were around him for like maybe a month as a child. Trust.
The only one that lived.
You were insecure around him. Too bad.
Calorie, it's time.
Oh boy.
What are you doing right now, Calorie?
Man, I was debating just trying to go back into Lither's house. But no, I'm in the Grey Crown right now, right?
Yes, you're in the Grey Crown District.
Mm. And where... I guess if she looks around, she's not going to find Pim or Sparrow.
No, you are not going to find them.
Yeah. Unsupervised calorie. Hmm. Could I find what's her name? Midnight, I believe.
Midnight? Yeah, you can
Yeah.
find her.
Okay.
No, let me put you on the map where you'd find Midnight. Or you walk around aimlessly till you find her.
Yeah. Lost in the Grey Crown.
Alright, let me bring you to that map. Let's make a more chill song. Alright, Calorie. You walk along the edge of the Grey Crown district by the giant river that looks over the the old district in the distance, and you find Midnight just kind of sitting there.
Okay, you're gonna come up, sit down next to her.
You see, she's got a sandwich.
Hey, can I have a bite of that?
Oh, yeah, sure. Calorie, roll your food +3.
Let's go, free food.
Calculated. 9. It's
I'm a-
not. It was just a bite. You're still kind of hungry.
I think I already got a partial today,
Did you? Oh, nice. All right, then you're good.
which is why I asked.
Calculated, actually. So what's up, Calorie?
Oh, I wanted to come say hi and also see if you could get me across without the gold piece.
Oh, are you sure? That means I don't have any more.
I guess that's true.
Then you'd be stuck there. Unless
Well,
you
I
had
have-
like gold or something.
Well, you have gold to get back, right?
She looks at you.
Okay, fine. That doesn't work with everyone. Yeah, I could get back.
Calorie, I may not be a bum, but I'm broke.
Oh, right. You've been getting across for free.
Oh, only the one time, because I helped them out that one time.
Ah. Well, I also just.
Once
also
I go
thought-
over there, I gotta make some money to get back.
Oh, right, because you do the thing where you catch people.
Yeah.
Right. I also thought I might need someone around because I tend to not make good decisions.
Huh, my sister says that about me.
Oh, then we like balance each other out.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's how it works.
So what were you planning on doing in the old district?
Oh, I was gonna go see how interested my dad would be about meeting another goblin.
Ooh. Doing matchmaker for your dad?
Kind of, but it's with my mom, but they forgot everything because some god shenanigans.
Oh, that's kind of messed up. What the heck?
Yeah, I'm planning on trying to undo it. There's stuff I need to learn first, but I don't really know how to learn it. And the longer it takes, the more my brain kind of forgets that I'm not supposed to be doing it.
Well, if you need help with that stuff, I can be your guy.
Yeah. I would appreciate that.
Yeah, let's go see this guy. Is your dad like super tall?
He's a goblin.
Oh yeah. And I move you guys all the way over to the night docks. My gosh, it's been a minute since you guys have been here. It really has been a minute. Oh my god. You guys traveled to the Night Dogs. If you see any other PC here, no, you didn't.
That's him up there.
Oh, he's a sailor?
Yeah. I guess keep in mind he doesn't, know I'm his daughter because of the shenanigans.
Oh, so I shouldn't be like, hey, I'm here with your daughter or something like that?
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
Okay, got it. Would I be too intimidating to him? Just a night lady just walking up at him?
How tall is Midnight?
Much taller than you.
I don't know. I don't know how legal his business is.
Well, let's just hope it's very, very legal.
Okay, and please don't arrest him if it is illegal.
Don't worry, I don't have the authority to arrest people.
Oh yeah.
Now, if he was if he was wanted, I could bring him in for money, but I'm pretty sure he's not.
Okay, if he is wanted, don't bring him in for money.
You walk past this guy, he's like, oh, hey, Calorie. Sid waves.
Oh, hold on. Calorie acknowledged. Oh, hi.
This
Sid.
guy's moving barrels.
You guys
Yeah.
need any help today with that?
Think we got it. Well, he looks at Midnight. Maybe a little bit of help from her. He chucks the barrel into the ship. And you see Latch. He's got his clipboard writing things down, and he looks up at you. Oh, hey, Calorie.
Hey, Latch. You been busy?
More or less. You looking for work?
I could probably use something to do today if you've got work to give. I came to ask a question, though.
Oh, sure. What you got for me?
Well, there's not a lot of goblins like us around, and I found one who was interested in meeting other goblins if they were around. I wanted to know if that's something you'd be interested in.
Roll charisma.
Okay.
+1.
+1. All right.
If you have any relevant skill, you can use that instead.
No.
All right. Partial. Okay. I mean, meeting another goblin. Have you met this other goblin?
Yeah, I've talked with them.
Are they shady in any sort of way?
No, they're kind of the opposite.
The opposite. I never heard a goblin that's not shady.
No, she runs a very legitimate business.
A business. Well, they're pretty high up there. He chucks a barrel into the ship. So why do you want me to meet him? Posing some sort of trade deal for me?
Maybe she seems interested in those kinds of things. I just think, Calorie not actually having a clue how to sell this. I just think it'd be like an interesting cultural meetup. This is not a lot of us here.
He rubs his chin. You're right, there's not a lot of us. We got Invoke and you, and I guess that other goblin. Are they anything like Invoke?
No, they're nothing like Invoke.
Okay, not. Alright, that's good.
Very cheery, actually.
Jerry. Oh, that sounds
Mhm.
like sounds like a goblin from the Marigold Wastes.
You ever been there?
Yeah, I was born there.
Oh. Well, I don't think I've ever been. It sounds like a fun place to see.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice area. It's pretty open, a lot of space to drive around, pretty easy to get a car. But if you want to have something, I don't know, stable, you kind of have to leave the area.
Hmm.
And eventually, I kind of got bored driving around, so saved up a bunch of money, got myself a ship, and started to see as much as I could.
No. Were you happy doing what you're doing?
Mostly, it's pretty nice. Traveling the world ain't all that it's cracked up to be. There's a lot of crazy people in a lot of these countries.
Yeah.
This place is the most normal that I've seen.
Oh no.
So I decided to settle down here.
Hmm. Well, if you're interested, it would be in the Grey Crown.
The Grey Crown. Oh yeah, I could just head over there, throw my ship, and go to the Dawn Docks over there. Skip the fair.
Well, you can skip the fair like that with a boat.
Oh yeah. The toll's only meant for, people walking on the ground, but don't get caught ferrying people around from the old district to the Grey Crown. You really don't like that.
Mm.
Well, if you ask me, I happen to make a little bit of money doing that.
Let's see. Oh, that is neat.
Oh, interesting. I says,
Just going to jab Midnight a little.
okay. If you're curious about the fair, it's about 4 silver.
Oh, that's so much cheaper. I might.
Yeah, didn't want it to be insanely expensive, but I also have to hide you from the people checking the ship. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. But if you're interested, yeah, just let me know. I'm trying to plan a little get together, something nice, food and stuff.
no, I'll be interested. Seem if they know you, they're probably normal. That or they don't drink like a madman.
Yeah, that's usually the in between of people I know.
You should see some of the sailors I work with. I don't even need to pay them in money. Just need to pay them in alcohol.
You pay Sid in alcohol.
No, he's the most normal guy I got. It's the reason you see me walking around with him all the time.
Yeah.
The rest are, they're mostly hungover till the nighttime, and that's when you'll see them.
Mm. Well, if you have work, I'd love to help out.
Oh, We got some cargo needing to be moved, so. And there's Midnight is going to help out.
Thank you, Midnight.
Because you have the Midnight buff, you get +6.
Thank goodness.
This would be your strength.
Let's see. 6 for Midnight.
If we're getting
Does
help
Volm
from
give me any
Volm,
assistance?
Volm gives you +2.
Let's
Hey.
go.
You basically move all the cargo in a very quick amount of time. Oh, look at that. We're ahead of schedule. Oh, that means I can make my rounds pretty quick. Well then, thank you too for the help. He holds out a hand for both you and Midnight, and you both get, or sorry, not 4, 3 silver.
Damn.
Look, it's hard out here, but it's not a hard number, so you can negotiate for more.
Could I instead get my pay as fare to the Grey Crown?
Oh, sure.
Thank you. I have to get back there.
What about you? He looks at Midnight. I'm gonna be real. Can I keep the money and get the fare? No. Well, I tried. She gives him back the money. I'm gonna also get the fare. So, you two looking to move now or later?
Just whenever you're good.
Oh, we got all the goods moved, so we can go now.
Alright, I'm ready to go back then. Oh wait, hold on. Could I bring some things on the ship?
Yeah, sure. If you need someone to help you move, ask Sid, or he points at Midnight, your friend there.
Okay.
You gonna move some furniture with you?
Yes, I'm gonna go get the other bunk.
Nice.
I'm
Because you
gonna
get Midnight and Sid to help, they can basically move everything else.
Thank goodness, yeah, I'm moving everything back.
Alright. You're gonna move everything else, and you're gonna actually see the Dawn Docks for the first time.
Oh, the nice docks? What the heck?
Yeah. Let me put you on the map for them. Let me also change the music. Because it's a nice area, it gets more cheery music. Alright, you go to the Dawn Dock. The area completely different from the Night Docks. It is bright, it's sunny, there's people walking, chatting, people moving boxes around. There's market stalls with people selling goods. It's way larger than the Night Docks. There's so many piers for all the ships to like park their park things, or to park their ships in. And you see in the distance is a lighthouse that you did pass by that looked like its own little like island with things on it. Let's say winking for later.
Oh my god, it's so bright here.
Yeah, that's the Dawn Docks for you.
I thought all docks had like fog.
No, just the Night Docks and any place that's got a lot of rain. Is this your first time being here?
Yeah, I haven't really walked around the Grey Crown a lot since getting here.
It's a nice enough area. Things are a little bit nicer here, but way more expensive if you ask me.
Yeah, it tends to be the case over here.
If you want to save money, you want to spend your hard-earned cash in the old district. But if you want things that are nice, you kind of want to live here. That is, if you can even buy a house here.
No, thankfully I got one of those.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Well, it's not mine. It's a friend's, and I live with them.
Lucky you. For me, I just live on my boat. It's free, and, well, I shouldn't say it's free, but, you make with what you can do.
It sounds nice living on a boat.
Yeah, I like it. It's a nice life. Oh, speaking of that, have you ever been to the Snapdragon Inn? It's one of my favorite places.
That's the place we went to first, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I think I've been there a few times now. What times are you usually there?
Oh, wait, sorry, not the Snapdragon Inn. The Salty Axe Inn.
Okay. Oh, right, the Snapdragon is the Grey Crown.
Yes, yes. No,
Or no, the
the
old
Salty Axe
district,
is the
old
Grey Crown. Snapdragon is the old district.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I haven't been there recently, but food is really good.
It seems like it's been a nice place so far.
Yeah. I gotta unload some goods, so I'll see you guys later.
Oh, yeah, see you later. Have a good one.
He waves.
Walk away a bit with Midnight.
Wow, your dad is like just a guy.
Yeah,
So,
it makes it really hard, to speak normally when I can't bring it up.
yeah, I don't get it, but like, I understand it.
Yeah. I don't get it either.
So why did he put you in the orphanage?
Huh? Oh, I don't know. That's also, lost.
Huh? Is it more god stuff?
I think so. But I can't really confirm.
Man, that must suck having gods fuck with your life so much.
Yeah, and Vaughn can't tell me who did it.
Ooh, that sounds like a mystery.
You want to help me solve it?
Sure, I love getting into trouble.
All right. Gallery is walking with no idea where she's going.
All right, so what's the plan?
Oh, I thought you might know since you're more adept at mysteries.
No, I don't solve mysteries. I just run around the city till I find the guy. That's how I usually catch my bounties.
It seems to work out for you, so let's go around the city looking for the god that messed with me, and, if you see one, that's probably them.
That sounds like a good idea. She grabs your hand and starts charging off into the distance. We get to our next scene.
The first one we see, we got him.
Alright, let me change the music. So, back at the lab.
Back at the lab again.
Back at the lab again. Yeah! Finally.
So, if you could remind me again, what exactly is the test going on here?
Well, I'm trying to find out what exactly happened to him.
And this machine accomplishes this how?
Think of it like a big magnifying glass. He presses
So
some
you-
buttons on the keyboard.
So you're saying there is some hint at a subatomic level?
Something like that.
Pim is big chillin'.
He's just sitting in the tube.
This is so normal for him. It's just so normal here.
Let me see how well the test goes.
Yay! I was almost. Oh, it was! That's
Getting into
awesome.
worm washer.
You see, Pim, hold on, let me change the funny music for a second.
Put
Actually,
on
not
the
only the
hair
funny
wiggler.
music. Pim, as you're in a parawiggler, you see it begin to vibrate, and you see this purple energy discharge from you, and you see it begin to short circuit whatever machine this is. And she's like, huh.
Is that not the intended result?
No.
Did it work?
No, I don't think it worked at all.
Oh.
Well, she presses a button and you get her let out of the tube.
Freedom. He has breached containment.
So, what all can this machine detect, or at least attempt to detect?
No, what I was trying to see is the strength of the how much of a godly presence Pim has.
Oh.
It seems like more than the machine could handle.
Yes, he has more strength than what we can gauge,
Blinks.
which is very good, by the way.
Okay.
I believe that would be more of not necessarily. I suppose that depends on the question, on what we're trying to gauge here.
Well, it
So,
was
I-
godly presence, right? So, I guess how effective it was.
So I suppose I should ask you, Pim, what do you want with these powers?
What do I want with them?
She nods.
He thinks for a moment.
I guess to be able to live how I please. Freedom and all that.
Of course! That is the West Voltan Empire motto. We live as we please.
No.
The land of the liberated.
I love it
You
here.
may have lived in this country for a very long time, but I see you still have the West Voltan spirit.
It's all coming back to me.
He looks around happily, surrounded by the thrumming of machinery. He's thriving.
Our previous agent, Jack, has a similar condition, but a lot more different than what you have.
What was his score?
Points at the machine.
Well, he scored incredibly high, but nothing to destroy the machine.
Heh.
Pim looks so smug about this.
He has trouble controlling his powers. Apparently, he can hear the prayers of others.
Yes, that's the voices.
Oh, yes, the voices! You hear them too?
Yes.
That is
the
good
voices.
news. That means we are on track to fixing this.
But what exactly
see.
needs to be fixed here?
Well, the control.
Ah,
They can't control their powers. How can we do anything that we want to do?
Understood. Just wanted to make sure.
He's smiling and nodding. Yeah, whatever you say. He is so on board. He's on board like an airship in the goddamn bright blue.
What we have been able to do, she says, walking over to her notes, is we can't control we can't control the powers directly, but there is a sort of workaround.
Oh?
You see, the prayers, they control how you do things, and it's very difficult when you listen in.
Oh, yes.
You typically do the first thing the first person says.
And it's more often than not, burn.
Yes. So we've devised a way to essentially drown out all the voices but one.
Oh. And how is that achieved?
It's, she kind of gets these documents. It's a small surgical process where we basically implant this device. It shuts out, mortal influence.
Mortal influence. So then the person would have to be a god.
She shakes her head. It's a little bit more complicated than that.
You said only.
We shut out all the prayers except one, and that person, we usually call them the handler.
Ah.
The handler would be able to make a prayer and essentially give instruction.
Oh.
He smiles at me.
Oh,
She nods.
That's quite nice.
Yes, it's how we've been able to get around a lot of these issues.
Yes. Oh, man.
He looks at Sparrow.
How long does a procedure like that take?
Well, typically it takes about. She thinks for a moment. It typically takes around 6 hours for the whole process to complete.
Oh. What are the risks?
Risks. Well, that is the one thing that I can say with 100% certainty. There is no ill side effects.
He is accepting this at face fucking value. No side effects. Sounds like a win-win to me.
Let's say, hypothetically, this handler, how is it determined?
Well, the handler is determined by it's a paired device.
Ah, so you both need the operation.
No, only the demigod needs the operation. The handler simply needs to have the device on their person.
Oh, like a...
He finally seems to fucking get it.
Oh, just like a...
Are walkie-talkies real? Does he know what that is?
We'll say probably.
Like a walkie-talkie?
Yes, kind of.
Oh. So then... couldn't I speak into it?
Unfortunately, you can't really pray to yourself.
Right.
Which is the reason why we have the handler role.
Let's say the device gets destroyed. What would happen?
If the device were to be destroyed, then the voices would come back full force.
Oh. Hmm.
It has been it has happened before where it malfunctioned, and it isn't very pretty.
Right.
That sounds like something that would be considered a risk.
Not with the surgery, but with the machine itself. See, I'm not the engineer. That is not my job.
I love her.
Oh. Hmm. How often does a device like that malfunction?
So far, it's only happened once, and that was the first time we ever tried it.
Ah. Does Jack have the chip?
Yes, he does.
Next question. Who is Jack's handler?
Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to say.
Oh.
He looks
You see,
disappointed.
knowing the handler means that they would be put in danger, and
Ah.
potentially it could be stolen.
Oh, goodness.
So, to ensure maximum safety, the handler is only known to a few key individuals.
Right, right. That makes sense.
He looks at the skull
On the table,
on the table.
Hmm. Hmm. This process. What's the recovery period like?
well, afterwards, you should be in tip-top shape. You should be able to stand up and walk around just fine.
Do they not? They not. Or is it different on a demigod? Does anesthesia just wear off that fast? I don't really.
The worst 6 hours of your life.
The worst 6 hours of your life.
What do you think, Sparrow?
I have many questions. But, Pim,
Yeah.
do you mind if I have a word?
Oh, yeah. Pardon us.
Of course.
Welcome to the device.
Pim, my first question is, are you readily considering this as a option?
Well, why wouldn't I? It's controlling the most dangerous part of it.
Yes, but if I were to make an analogy, this process seems to be irreversible. If I were to equate it to something, you are in itself doing something that I would equate to making a pact with a god. You are essentially sacrificing your arm to Vol.
That gets through to him. That immediately gets through to him.
Oh.
There are also a lot of other interesting questions about the technology itself. As mentioned, the surgery itself is unlikely, by their word, to have any complications, but the device, on the other hand, is possible to malfunction.
Right.
I also have questions about the controller aspect of it.
Yes.
They aren't willing to divulge who they are. The pairing part. I wonder if it's... If the controller malfunctions, is it possible to create a new one? And if it's possible to create a new one, what's to stop them from making a second one and having a double handler situation? that you did not sign up for.
Ooh. That's tricky. No.
And as well, even if we were to negotiate a very solid contract, this not being with a godly entity, we are not bound magically by it.
Right.
So there is always the possibility that they may break it or we may break it.
He looks at the tube that he has broken simply by being within it.
Right. Damn it.
I understand the want to bring that amount of stability, but you must understand that this is not a simple solution and it has its benefits and drawbacks.
Right. The drawbacks seem pretty steep.
He's looking at his arm.
It's not my place to tell you whether or not that you consider the benefits to outweigh the detriments. If you were to make the decision, I would not stop you. I would do my best to make it as beneficial to both parties as possible.
Right. I'll keep it in consideration, but I've definitely lost my enthusiasm. Though contracts.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much all these voices, right? They're everywhere.
Yes.
All over the place.
I can't say yes, I'm not entirely aware of what you're referring to. But continue.
I wonder if it's something like a contract.
I'll probably require you to elaborate a little bit further, but that'll need to be an in-depth discussion.
Right.
Looks over. Who the fuck?
You see some guy walked into the lab and is speaking with Tara.
Oh. Well. Is that a on-ship discussion or a now?
We can have it now, but that would likely require we may need more information from possible third parties.
Yes. I'm gonna have to talk to a bunch of gods.
He seems like so much more visibly of a brat than usual.
Your contract. Has it been very restrictive?
Not especially, no. It was generally negotiated to be quite open.
And you haven't had to give up body parts.
No, and neither did Calorie when she first.
The way the necromancer was talking about shadows, though, they seem like body parts.
That was more in depth with the specific god that Calorie was negotiating with, considering their baseline want is to eat shadows, sacrificing one shadows at the baseline is sort of in the cards.
Right. I think that's definitely a no on today, at least. The handler chip. I
Mhm.
wouldn't mind a chip in my head, but what you said about the double handlers and giving up an arm. Ugh.
Yes, even if you were to hand someone you trusted that, do you trust the people here to not, if it benefited them, create a new one to control you directly?
Well, I trust Tara, but she's not the engineer.
And she's not the only one who might have access.
Right.
Are you very familiar with the history of country name that I've forgotten off the top of my head?
The West Voltan Empire.
The West Voltan Empire.
Well, that's where my
Pim.
dad's from.
Pim, you got your education from West Voltan Empire, right?
That's true, yeah.
Have you only heard the good things that they've done?
Oh, I've heard a lot of good things. They're so innovative.
Yes, as someone put it, others would state military superpower.
Well, they are pretty super.
He says,
Yes.
full of propaganda.
And let us consider that you are strong enough to overexert their power detecting systems. They might be interested on keeping a handle of you specifically.
Oh. Hmm. Yes. Definitely not that, then.
He rubs his forehead.
Hmm. Though, if it was limited to just the one controller, the one handler,
He looks at Sparrow.
then it might be okay.
If that possibility is directly provable, then you may take that into account.
Right.
He looks back at them. Can he hear what they're
Sure.
saying at all?
They are specifically speaking in hushed tones.
Can I just state that we have been as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
The whisperers.
Hmm. I do want to be on good terms with them, though.
I do not believe that rejecting the initial proposal would put you on poor terms.
Right.
At least that's not my initial feeling from the meeting between you two.
He smiles. And pats Sparrow's head again. He's
Sparrow-
reached up on his tiptoes. He's
Sparrow-
so short.
Sparrow pats back hesitantly.
All right.
Is this a thing we do now?
It's a thing I do. Is it good?
I don't know.
Then I suppose we will have to keep testing. Do you think we can go?
They're moving.
Looking.
You see this guy step up to you. He is like incredibly tall.
Big guy.
And he looks down at you two.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon. Follow.
Blinks.
time. Leave.
Ah, I see.
All right.
Will we be going to the same place that we came in?
Where?
The Great Crown District.
Pim names the
Oh.
street.
No, I'm trying to remember. Trying to remember directions back to where we came from.
Left.
Well, we came from left, but I'm trying to say, I want to make sure that we start heading back. Like, are we going back to that room that we came in from on the ship?
Ah, yeah.
Well, I suppose it's time for you guys to go. Unfortunately, Tara says, like, she looks genuinely sad.
Seems like it.
He looks at the books. And he looks at Sparrow. And he knows Sparrow loves books. And then he looks back at the books and he's like, those are definitely illegal in his mind.
I would give you a communicator if it wouldn't put you at risk of arrest in that country.
So
I wouldn't want you to be
unfortunate,
in danger. Yes, it's... Honestly, I believe it is unfair to not allow the good citizens to use any magitech.
Right. You know, there's this one girl I've, well,
You see, the Rupture speaks up. Follow.
right. See you later, Tara. Talk to you again.
Bye, she waves.
Uh,
By the way, his name is Rupture. You guys
hi,
follow
Rupture.
him.
I should have finished that puzzle when I had the chance.
Looks at it.
He looks at the puzzle. Favorite.
Oh, do you also
Oh.
enjoy puzzles?
He nods.
Comrades in arms.
how nice. I think you made a friend.
And we do a little bit of RP walk just before we get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, are we going back to the same place we came from? When
You
we
think so?
first created like I generally remember the turns and shit that we made, right?
You do remember that the commander took you down the scenic route.
Yeah.
I suppose this is the more direct route back.
Pim looks so happy here. Bro is just wandering around, looking at every screen that he can. He is lollygagging behind as much as possible.
When you get too far away, Rupture just yells follow again.
Yep.
Him, I do not believe going in front constitutes following.
Sorry.
Looks. Everything inside of him wants to see if they're locked, but everything inside of him knows it's a bad idea.
He points at you, Pim.
Hmm?
No, Miss Tara.
Oh, yes. She interned under my parents. She's quite excellent, isn't she?
Smart.
Certainly.
Bring Rupture back.
Pardon?
He makes a motion with his hands like it's a sword. And then he motions to his neck.
Blinks.
Yes, can't you? There's some stitching there.
Rupture went sleep. Not wake up. Tara, bring Rupture back.
Oh. Oh.
So what is this hallway? I'm assuming there are some rooms on each side. Is this storage closets? Are we
Labs.
labs? I see.
Mm. I didn't know she's a necromancer now.
Staring.
What kinds of things do they do in these labs? If it's all right if I ask.
Rupture. Not no.
Hmm. Are there any
Make more people like Rupture. Make more people like points at Pim.
Oh. So this is
Do you think they
probably
would
her
mind?
facility.
Do you think they would mind if we open just one door?
He shakes his head no.
Understood.
And you are brought to
Yay!
the entrance.
Oh man.
Rupture bring people. He yells over to Simon and sounds like, "Oh, I hope you enjoyed your stay. I don't know your names, but I'm sure you are all good people."
Pim Yarrow!
Wait, Pim Yarrow? Pim Yarrow? He runs over. Hold on, I actually moved two guys at once.
Knocked him
No,
out
that
of
one's
the way.
also a fan.
Sorry, my lord. I did not expect. I didn't expect Yarrow to be here.
Oh, it's fine. Wait, a Yarrow?
Well, we haven't heard from the Yarrows, but I assumed you were on a top secret mission that you had to fake your death, sir.
Ah, very good then.
Not gonna crush this man's heart. Can't do it.
Thank you very much for your respect.
He does a small bow back.
Oh, no need to do all that, sir. I'm sorry, my lord. Sorry. And I believe you said your name was Sparrow, sir.
Yes, that is my name.
Of course. It's very, very nice to meet you too. I'm Simon, the lead engineer here.
So you're the engineer.
He smiles.
Of course. Everything you see here is my invention.
Oh, and it's been excellent. Fantastic craftsmanship.
Thank you. I put a lot of work into what I can make.
God, I want to say something, but the room's so crowded.
You can say it once we're back.
No, I can't because it'd be at Simon.
I hope
Yes.
Rupture didn't give you a hard time. He
Oh, not
can
at
be
all.
very, commanding.
I think he's just as blunt as he needs to be.
He nods. Of course. Well, I'm sure you guys want to go back to the city to continue your mission.
Oh, of course, of course.
Oh, and, the commander wanted me to give you this. He, hands you a like, emblem of the
he's
Westfold
gonna,
Empire.
He's gonna have to find a spot to bury this. That's awesome.
And you look on the back of the emblem, it's basically your ID.
Oh my god! I got my social security card back. That's
You got
awesome.
your social security for the Westfold Empire.
Oh, I thought this went up in the flames. Oh, that's awesome.
It did, sir. We had to. Oh, sorry, my lord. It did, my lord. We had to make a new one on short notice.
He examines it, puts it in the same spot as the Magitech bird he put away earlier.
Well, very good then. Send us back safely, all right, Simon?
Of course. He bows and runs over to the seat.
It's quite nice here.
And
Yes.
you hear the blare of like the warning, teleportation in progress. Before you get hit by a flash of light, and
Woohoo!
you go back to the Grey Crown District. And we switch scenes. Where's the camera? There's the camera.
I think Pim being raised in the old district was the humbling experience he needed.
Yeah.
Nilla, are you here?
Hi guys. Still in here. I've been shaking for like the past 20 minutes. How's everyone doing?
I know, it's time for the obligatory stealth section in the video game.
Oh, my favorite.
So, stranger, you came back to the scene of the crime, where it all went down. The Venel's home, his art studio. Because you're on a mission, a very special mission. You wanted to gather some materials, and for that you needed art supplies. Well, there's only one place to get art supplies for free. It's back in his home. But, as you've noticed, there's guards posted at the front. Some sort of investigation that's going on.
Can never be easy, can it? Alright. Well, I think I'm just going to do the thing I did the first time I came here, and canvas the outside of the house.
Alright. Roll me the, do you have a perception skill? A scout, you do.
I've scoped, yes.
Roll your scout, +1, but also, while you're at it, roll me your stealth as well.
Okay, so here's the scout roll, which is +1.
And then here's the guards. Guards are going to roll against yourself.
Oh boy! That's scout.
Alright, that's your scout. What's your stealth?
No modifiers, just straight stealth.
It is dark, so you get a +2.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Still higher.
It's still higher. You see Vanya. Sorry, as you stealth around, you see this guard he is laser focused. He had what was the coffee called?
Oh, the zombie one.
Early
Yeah, he had
sunrise.
early sunrise for this. He was taking this shit seriously. You step on a branch, he turns around, he chucks his spear in that direction, and then, but there was no one there. Must have been the wind. You were even faster than him. Anyways, continue on.
So how about that scout check?
So, scouting around, you do notice that there is the main investigations is happening in the main room where he does his marble sculpting. Not marble sculpting. Yeah, his marble sculpting.
Right.
So you know that's a room that you generally want to avoid. You see the captain of the guard inside. Shit, can I move you over to that window? Yeah, you see the captain of the guard and a let me move you over to that area. You see the captain of the guard and one of the inquisitors. So let me make you see through these windows.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah, you can see an inquisitor inside. He's investigating the area, and the captain of the guard, he seems to be like not enjoying this. And finally, on the northeast side of the building is where the art room is, where he has generally his his non sculpting supplies, like his arts
Thank
and his
fucking
paints and
Christ.
papers.
Okay. Let me just skedaddle the icon over there.
Sorry, make you move
no.
all the way around the whole building.
I'll try and be quick. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
It wasn't the telescope room. It was the French
next
girl
window.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can open the window without any issue.
Okay.
Because since you scouted, even if you made a little bit of noise, people would not be able to hear it. Because they're a little too far away.
All right. Yeah, I'll just slip in then.
Alright. You slip in, and you're in the art room.
All right. First things first.
You know that, since you've been here before, you know that over here is where some more art supplies are stashed away, and these are more of his finished works, or in-progress works.
Can I take a look at things that he has finished, maybe? Like, if it could be something useful.
Roll me a scout.
Okay.
Scout -6.
Damn, alright.
Trying to interpret his art.
Yeah. Portrait artist. Nah.
A partial success. So you look through his finished works, and you come across something interesting. Let me quickly grab it, because this was notes from the session you first got in here. Okay. You find over here a strange set of papers that he's drawn on. This looks different from his usual art.
Right, I do remember that. Raised spiral. I feel like picking up the papers would ruin it, and he's not here right now to tell me what's going on. But if I also leave it here, eventually...
You can Ace Attorney, take a mind screenshot and use it for future reference.
For sure. If you will allow me, then
Yeah,
sure.
I'll allow you to take this is your Ace Attorney evidence.
Okay, cool. But there's also the fact that this place is being watched, and I don't know if whatever this is supposed to be is secret. So I could... Okay. Here's... God, every decision feels like I'm making one with the weight of the world on my shoulders. Can I disassemble this? Do you think?
Disassemble how? To make it unreadable, or
Yeah,
to just
make it
put
look
for
just
reassembly
like-
later?
For reassembly later. It's just like, I feel like this is important, and if it's important, maybe I don't want to give this information to the Inquisitors if they aren't aware of it.
Good choice. You are able to disassemble this fine. Or are you going to take the papers with you? Or are you just going to leave them here? You can take them with you.
Okay, cool.
I assume you brought like a rucksack or something to take
Yeah.
things.
I've got my little bundle. Okay, I think at that rate, I'm just going to... I'm gonna grab as many art supplies as I can and keep an ear out for anybody who might try to be moving around in other rooms.
All right. While you're grabbing art supplies, give me one more stealth.
Righty.
This will be against the Inquisitor.
Don't fuck me! No modifiers, just straight?
No modifiers.
Just straight. Alrighty.
Oh my gosh.
You're just too good.
You're built different. You're actually built different, man. You are just built different. Okay. You do this without any issue. You get it. You straight up get it.
Awesome. Do I hear anything? Well, no, these walls are pretty thick, so I probably don't hear anything they're saying, but like, with a nat 20.
You would have
But
to
I
roll
may
scout
be-
to listen in.
Okay, I can do that. I think I've earned it.
Okay.
Sorry, my hands are still shaking.
It's okay. Alright, regular success. So you go over to this wall and you turn your head a little bit more transparent and stick your ear into the wall to hear a little bit better. For visual sake, I'm gonna bring you and the camera through the wall
Okay,
so you can hear in.
we're in the box.
And you hear these two speaking. Come on, man, look. We looked all over, okay? There's not a single piece of evidence. Just a bunch of smashed up marble or stone. You know what I'm talking about, right? And you see this Inquisitor here who's kind of casually dressed for the job. He did leave something. He left something around. Call it a hunch, but he turns almost in your direction, Vanya. That's his critical success.
That's
I do sense something here. I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna take one more look around the area. Ah, come on, we've been here all day. This guy starts looking through the rock.
you
This-
fool.
The spider needs to leave the room.
Okay. Yep, that's my cue to get the hell out of Dodge, I think. I've gotten what I came for and even a little more. I'm scrundle. Me and my fun little orb here.
You are scrundling out of the area. And as you run across the rooftops,
Mm-hmm.
let me view the scene. As you run across the rooftops, you begin to hide for a second as you see someone walking along the streets in the night. Hold on.
Take your time.
Is all this supposed to be here?
No, kill her. Pretend she's dead.
Look away, everybody.
Look away. If you see them, no, you didn't. See two figures walking along the streets at night.
Stops. Just
And-
stops.
You completely stopped. You want to roll a stealth or?
I would love to. It's night. Can maybe a little bonus?
You get +2 because it is very dark.
Thank you.
But there are street lights that
I
shine the streets. As you're rolling that, Midnight speaks to you, Caleb.
Hmm.
Man, I don't think that guy was the person that did that to your parents, by the way.
I don't think so either.
I kind of feel bad because I was dunking his head in water trying to find information. I don't think that was the best play.
It felt a little wrong, but I assumed you were the professional.
you know, you know what? I am, but that was not the play.
We all make mistakes.
Yeah, good thing he didn't press charges.
Yeah.
He was so scared after that, he just ran away. So
I can't even beat a 22.
Midnight could, but I will save you. I'll save you the strife.
Man,
Actually, hold on, let me-
finding
let me-
gods is difficult.
Let me just see. Let me just see. Nope.
Distracted.
Yeah, I thought it'd be easier to find the god, but maybe they're hiding. Maybe it's a thing like if they know you're looking for them, they can hide better.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe we gotta pretend we're not looking for them, but we're actually looking for them.
And then that means they'll show up because we
Exactly.
don't want to see. Okay, now that checks out. I think that works.
So tomorrow we're going to go shopping.
Yes. Shopping.
And they won't know what hit 'em. And these two walk along in the night and disappear.
So, I saw them properly, right?
Yeah, you saw them for real.
I saw the woman and I saw the little goblin.
Yes.
Ah,
How do you feel about this?
it's kind of like TV static in her head right now, but she mentally notes down that at least one of them is still alive. And she's going to shake it off and get back to her mission.
You shake it off and head off into the night. Supplies in your bag. And we go to our last scene of the session. That is not the person I want to copy. Give me a second to change everything. Because I gotta change it to the nighttime version of the map and then put all the NPCs in.
Take your time.
You got this.
There's always the same people. There's the same regulars who come at night. So I gotta put all the regulars in. I'm so sorry.
Oh, good. Huh?
Tess took your spot.
It's okay, it's Tess. All's forgiven.
She took your spot.
Listen, anything for her.
Okay, there we go. Let me change the music. The nighttime music. So, you guys all gather at the inn.
Yeah. Oh, we chillin'.
Yeah,
Oh,
big chillin'.
my spot!
Yeah, I'm so sorry. She
That's
yoinked
okay.
that spot.
It's okay. Listen, I want them to be friends. It's a good
I mean,
spot.
I put Emlyn right here.
Yay!
She was bored as hell.
Withers.
You know what? Hold on. Let me flip a coin. One, it lives here. Two, Livers decided not to come.
Token gone immediately.
Kills
Let me-
him.
Use
Let
my
me
goblin
see the
powers
door.
now!
You know what?
You're so
You're sitting
right.
there.
Now let's all sit at the table today.
You're so
You know
right.
what? Yeah, true. Actually, yeah. Switch things up. Hold on. Nope. So, busy days, guys.
And decently.
So, where'd you guys all go?
That is a long story.
A little bit. Met an old friend, though.
Oh, that's nice to hear that you had old friends.
Yeah. I, didn't remember till I saw her.
Oh, that must mean that they're really, really old.
Oh, yeah. Like,
Tugs at bandages and eye patch.
like before all this.
Oh. So they probably knew you before the, stuff?
Yep.
No, it's
You know, I guess it's kind of weird, but thinking about that is you guys only know me after I took my contract.
Hmm?
I mean, I look the same. It's just, I don't know, things feel different since that day.
he. Oh my god, Bim! He reaches over and pats Evelyn's head.
It's alright.
Hold on, I need to roll something.
Roll the die instantly.
You are getting deleted from existence.
Let's go.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be a 1.
A crit success to kill Pim.
So what did you say to her again?
It'll be alright.
Or, fuck, what did he say? I said it 2 seconds ago and it's gone.
You see Evelyn, like, looks down for a moment. She puts her drink to the side. And you see, like, actual tears run down her face.
Oh, they're there.
Pats her back.
I think I'm gonna, head out for a bit.
Oh. Alright, but stay safe.
Yeah. She gets up and leaves.
Ah, that was strange. How about you, Calorie? What do you do today?
Wait, hold on. No, what was that?
What do you mean?
You touched Emlyn on the head and she got sad. Does that have power?
He reaches over.
Are you gonna make me sad?
Head pat.
I mean, look here.
Yeah!
Finders keepers.
The chair belongs to Boom.
Oh wow.
Oh,
I'm
hello,
anything.
Vaughn.
I'm anything but sad after that.
I don't know. I think it's.
Good evening, Vaughn.
Good evening.
Oh, Vom.
Oh,
Hmm.
do you need my assistance, Pim?
Yeah.
Do you
what's-
perhaps want some help?
E- a little. Just a little, though.
Well, of course. You're an ally of Calorie, and any ally of Calorie is an ally of me.
I guess the most pressing question in my mind, just because I thought of it today. The right eye thing. Is that like a thing?
What do you mean by a thing?
Like, there was me, and then there was other guy.
The whole indicates his head.
The whole. Your contract.
Is the right eye more special than the left?
Yeah. Is that like a thing?
How do I put this? He staples his fingers. Special isn't the word I would use, but the right eye is significant when it comes to gods and powers.
Mm-hmm.
Half symbolic and half functional.
Right.
What is the purpose of the right eye that is not able to be used by the left eye?
Well, if you would ask me, I don't know. I am not a scientist. I simply know that it does not work well on the left eye.
Doesn't
I
work
should
well?
have known.
Like blessings or stuff?
Have you ever witnessed a possession?
No.
Maybe a ghost.
Oh.
You will notice that beyond their motor functions, if it's a light possession, it would originate from the right eye.
You mean the left eye?
No.
No.
Right eye.
The right eye? Okay.
Yes, the right eye.
Like this.
Pokes pokes eye patch.
Like this one.
Why it is the way it is, I don't really know. I never cared to ask. It's just an eye, after all.
Just an eye. Like it's just an arm, and just a leg, and just a finger, just a...
Well, are you attempting to insult me?
He's leaning back in his chair.
Look, I may be a god, but you don't question how you walk, how walking works, how your toes work. You never ask questions like that.
But you do
You never
when you're
ask
a
why you
kid.
grow back teeth as a child.
I did.
Well, I don't. That's what makes us different. You know,
Wow, I also didn't ask any of those questions.
there are certain natural or supernatural processes that have bias that I simply don't ask questions about.
Like what
If it
else?
works for me, I don't need to look further into it.
Well, what else works like that?
I don't know.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Did you try at one point to take a left eye only for it to not work well?
He thinks. Yes, I believe one of my followers was very more blind in his left eye and requested I take that instead. It did not work out very well. He turned into a shadow beast the next day.
What?
Oh yeah, I guess I should talk about that.
What?
Hold on, I'm processing that information.
Okay, let me know when you're finished.
Oh, perhaps do not process that information.
I don't believe it will be possible to stop at this point. Please continue otherwise.
Me or
Yeah.
Volm?
Whoever.
Anyways, how was your day? He's trying to change the subject.
No.
Hmm.
Shadow
The-
Beast, What?
The eye is the last thing Volm would take from me. After that, everyone else that has tried to get more has turned into shadow beasts.
I see.
Hmm,
Apparently, this is a very particular process where it goes wrong.
I see.
Kind of like.
Kind of like what?
Oh, I was going to say, kind of like surgery.
Ah,
What an apt description.
right.
If you get anesthetics and surgery, you have to feel all that.
Not always.
Is there a reason you couldn't have anesthesia?
I'm
Well,
talking
someone
about-
has to buy it. I'm not made of money.
the double power.
Wait, are
If
you
I had to
telling
use
me-
anesthesia for every follower, I'd be broke. And who would want to
You-
follow a broke god? Nobody.
You
Are you broke?
you have money?
You have money?
Well, I have no need for money, but my followers require it. Housing and food and all that. That's why I put them all in a cave.
Ah, yes, premier
That-
housing.
That sounds broke.
Well, Lithers has money.
That
And
is
he
true.
provides most of the funds.
He does?
Yes.
Hmm. Yet he acts like that?
What do you mean?
Well, he's all Lithers.
I believe he is a fine follower.
Yeah, Lithers is alright.
Hmm. Was there a contract clause for bias?
Yeah, but just towards Volm. I can say what I want about Lithers.
Right. So.
Y'all sound like y'all had a great day.
Oh yes. He's so happy. Something to show you when we're not
Looks around.
when we're more. Let's probably when we're back at the guild hall.
The
I
house.
guess? Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I brought more. I brought the rest of the stuff over.
Oh, that's good.
Fantastic.
So now we
Suppose
should
that
be just as
means-
furnished as before.
Suppose that means we're gonna stay the night there tonight.
Ah, right. Hmm.
Did we not want to?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll never finish Pilates.
Pam, I think you just need to go back to the old district for a bit and stay there if you want to finish Pilates.
Hmm. I do, because that seems like the first step to getting stronger, right?
Yeah.
Pretty well laid out.
Plus, if they are a monk of some kind, you may ask them questions about weapon arts.
Blinks.
That's an option?
Well, weapon arts come from diligence and what's that other word? Strength and
And determination.
determination. Of course. Yes, and monks seem to be in high supply of that. I'm sure they have a nugget or two of wisdom to give to you.
I see.
He gets a schemy little look in his smug little mug.
So,
Looks at Volm.
You look like you have a question. Speak it.
so There's probably a point in time when you didn't have any contracts, right?
Yes, very early in my life.
What did that sound like?
Hmm. Well, it's not often people pray to a shadow beast
Right.
and ask them for boons or assistance. But the first people who were aware of my existence were in awe. And they offered things to me, and I quite liked that. And I was able to hear them if they spoke my name.
Even without a contract.
Yes.
If, for instance, someone without a contract or anything were to speak your name now that you have all your contracts, are you still able to hear them?
Well, if anyone speaks my name, I can hear them.
Right.
That is the basis of how prayer works.
Hold on. Would Volm have heard me on the ship when I said, like, sacrificing your arm to Volm?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Have you heard your own name in any strange places recently?
I hear my name quite often. I just simply choose not to listen unless they're very loud and annoying about it.
Well, I will keep that in mind for the future.
Is the perks of being able to hear the pleas of the mortals.
Selectively.
You don't always have to listen.
Yes. I wonder if that's how it works. Like it's a filter.
He's thinking of godly magic as if it is Magitech.
I wonder if... I guess I would have to ask her more questions.
Waves a hand.
Pim, I have a question.
Huh? Yes.
Do you like Volm?
Oh, are we...
Just between the lines.
I thought Pim would.
Enough. I like him enough.
What does that mean?
Well, hold on.
Enough for what?
It
Hold on,
means...
Volm, it's my turn.
Turns back to Gallery.
Okay, because I was thinking,
Yeah.
if we can have multiple gods, what if I also followed you?
Blinks.
And if you like Volm, then it's not that big an issue, right? And Volm, you like Pim.
He looks Pim up and down.
Look, just smug little punchable face that I cup in my hands.
I don't hate Pim, but
Yeah,
forming an alliance with Pim does not seem to be profitable.
I
Well,
don't
an
know.
ally of me. An ally of me is an ally of you, right?
Well, it works in that way, but
Well, so it's like we're already in an alliance.
it would mean inheriting all my enemies. And you'd be starting off with as much notoriety as me.
Oh yeah, that would probably suck.
Yeah. No. Don't really know who would want to tie themselves to a nameless person either.
Well, I can't offer advice for someone who's new in the game. That doesn't happen ever. But if you are looking for people that could potentially ally you and bring you into the the games the gods play, you can go to the church area and see who's available.
Hmm. I'm not even quite sure that I am capable of contract. I don't know how to
Oh.
do that.
The children of gods cannot make contracts, and they still participate in the politics of the gods.
But they probably get grandfathered in, right?
He nods.
That's gonna be an issue.
Pim thinks of the device.
Ugh.
Well, if you're ever fine with being at the same level as Volm, I'm always an option.
That almost sounded like an insult, but knowing you, Calorie, you were being incredibly nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Definitely.
As crazy as she was.
I
Very sweet of you.
personally would be interested in performing tests as well for the creating of contracts for you, but I'm not sure if that would interfere with my existing contract.
Right. Well,
Hey, Sparrow, have you ever talked to your god?
Not directly, no. I've prayed to them.
That seemed like a little weird. Because we've seen gods just hanging around in
that is true.
the tent area, and talking to him all the time. Volm shows up all the time. But
Not
we've never-
particularly.
Well, like, not Volm, but the part of
Right.
you that's
Well,
Volm.
Yeah,
Well, to be fair, I'm able to split myself across many different bodies.
Yes.
But still, there's been a lot of god communication, but we've never heard from yours. Or I guess you haven't heard from yours.
I didn't think that was odd, Tiny, but is that odd?
Shrug. It's very, like, the relationship with gods is very different, like, per god. There's no, like, culture or, like, consensus of how they act.
Other than scheming.
Yeah, other than scheming. Volm seems to be very hands-on, and he's very much in there, and he speaks with his followers a lot. Other gods may be just more mysterious and not really talk with you at all.
Well, considering my god's tenets of the equality of fate, not giving many people the... Oh, what's the word in real life? Fuck.
I'm forgetting
Impartial?
words too.
Boon?
Yeah.
Privilege?
The privilege is the impartiality of not being in front of any one specific person.
That's a Geist, right?
Yes, Geist.
How mysterious.
I'm still trying to think of the regular word. It's like priority. What is it? The favoring any follower more than another.
Ah. But aren't there followers that are, well, priests?
Well, I'm assuming they got to that through their own merits. They're the ones that have decided to take upon the mantle and spread the gospel.
Volm nods sagely.
You think you'd ever be a priest one day?
I'm not sure. I'm not exactly much of a public speaker.
If you do become a priest of a god, you do get special treatment. I don't know of a single god that does not treat their priests well.
Okay, hold on.
Mallory, you know how broke I am.
Yeah, but like special treatment is special treatment.
Calorie, I'm Unfortunately, I must tell you that the ice cream stores have gone low.
You give them ice cream?
Unfortunately, yes. Quite an
How do you-
expensive treat.
How do you transport the ice cream to them?
With shadows.
Like in their mouth directly?
Oh, heavens no. Apparently that gives them brain freeze. I transfer it into their hand whenever they are ready.
In their
With
hand.
Just the hand?
With a cup?
Well, yes, of course.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I don't know. you
There's
said
some
it's
sort of
expensive.
strange baked substance that the ice cream sits upon.
Oh, like
The
a cone.
cone.
The cone.
Ah,
Yeah.
that would
Yes, I
imply-
believe it is called the cone.
Wait, who's making the ice cream?
Well, it's some person in. Have you heard of the country of Ezka?
No.
No.
They make the best ice cream there. It's almost as good as Shadows, but almost.
And they haven't been making as much recently, or
Well, you have to make orders a month in advance.
I
Oh,
see.
wow.
They're very popular.
Do you show up like personally to do that, or
I send a letter of how much ice cream I wish to buy, and they write back saying how much I am allowed to take.
That.
It's a very
hold on.
profitable business.
No, hold on. So if someone is donating to Volm, like how they did at the sermon the other day, you're telling me that money goes to ice cream? You're telling
this
me
is-
you have followers like Calorie, who as of a few days ago was living in an abandoned home, and you are spending your donations on ice cream specifically for your priests.
I would also like to
I
make a
don't see
statement.
the issue of this.
I would also like to make an observation. As per your own statement, a majority of your followers live in caves.
Yes, that is true.
Is that by their own design, or would they prefer not living in caves?
Well, I have to put them somewhere.
Would if we didn't find a place, would you have put Calorie in a cave?
Well, it depends on if Calorie didn't want to live in the city
you
and didn't
telling
want
me
to
I
travel. Then I had a lovely cave for her.
you telling me I could have a cave?
Of course.
Yeah.
What am I? What am I doing here?
Pats
Calorie?
Calorie's head.
Calorie, please do not live in a cave.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't be able to see you anymore.
You can come visit my cave.
I don't
No,
think we're
you
very much
couldn't
allowed to
go.
leave the city.
Yeah.
I would assume the cave is in the city.
No, it is
No.
not anywhere near the city.
No.
What? It's not. It's so inconvenient. Why would I live in a cave?
You see, many Volm followers are very unwanted individuals when it comes to being allowed into cities.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Wait, would I be sharing that cave with other followers?
Well, you wouldn't mind roommates. You already live with Pim and Sparrow.
Well, that's so different, Volm.
I bet they don't even have the chair list.
I bet they don't even have the chair.
I think they're too.
They do have lovely rocks to sit on.
Rocks.
And there's ledges in the cave.
Ice cream. You're spending it on ice cream.
How expensive? No, I'm not going to ask any specifics about the ice cream.
I think it's a low chance of allying Volm. I was kind of fine with all
Yeah.
the blood sacrifice and body part things. Like, I could get past that, but the ice cream.
That's
Well,
a joke. He doesn't say that.
we've all gone around and asked vaguely loaded questions. I suppose
Yes.
I might as well indulge myself and ask one. Von,
Yes.
what is your opinion on the West Voltan Empire?
The West Voltan Empire? Why the hell would I like those people?
I did not ask you if you like them. I asked about your opinion.
My opinion? Those are the worst people imaginable.
Huh? Worse?
Now,
Like
A
ever?
godless nation. Could you imagine it? With no gods.
I see.
Ah,
So your issue with them is just the lack of gods.
Yes. And also the fact that they don't allow us to have any governmental power in there.
hmm.
I'm assuming that's sort of the lack of gods piece.
No, we can get into the West Voltan Empire. It's just we're not allowed to order people around or send out any contracts. So what's the point? That's essentially banning us.
He looks so happy. He's so full of propaganda, you
And
guys.
those people are responsible for killing the god of the Aether.
Boings. Is that a thing Pim learned about?
I don't remember who learned about it.
I think that was me?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Was there something related to the Aether and the Dead Pass shop?
Oh yes, it was
Yes.
Calorie that learned about
It was
Ah.
Calorie.
Yes, it was Calorie that learned about this.
Hmm.
Uh,
They
the
killed a
Aether.
god. That doesn't sound very feasible.
Yes, they somehow found a way to permanently remove a god and their domain from existence.
Pim is
Hold
stopping
on.
from saying so much.
Okay, no, hold on. They permanently removed them.
Yes. Usually, if it doesn't quotes kill a god, it simply makes us reincarnate as another individual with the same domain and power. But those freaks at the West Voltan Empire managed to actually remove them from existence.
Oh wow.
When did that happen?
It was a long time ago. I'm not even sure the city was even built by then.
Were they as technologically advanced then as they are now?
Well, now they're way before, if I were to make an analogy, they were playing with sticks back then. Now they are truly horrifying.
Removing something from existence.
It was quite the scene to see. The Aether disappearing. Any animal that lived in it, anything that consumed it died on the spot.
Oh my.
It was quite tragic. But now it is just a fact of life. Everyone who exists now doesn't even remember what the Aether is.
They don't remember. Sorry,
Well, I know the Aether, but if I were to explain it, I can't explain even what it is, what it felt like. But I know for a fact it was there.
I have a thought.
Oh.
So you know how we've had the situation where fate was changed and things have been removed from our lives as, well, my life as part of that.
Yeah.
No, I'm in that boat too.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if these are related.
Hmm? You mean to what's
The
Vault
Aether or the
The
Yeah.
sudden disappearance of Aether. And the sudden disappearance of the god.
Well, the Aether God died thousands of years ago, so I wouldn't imagine it'd be connected.
Yeah.
Well, not exactly connected directly, but the same mechanism.
Oh, and like the same thing that caused the god to disappear could have been used to
Ah.
cause these little incidents.
Yes, on a much smaller scale. I will state, Pim, when I had asked my question. Pim, do you have your.
My.
Do you have your pin on you?
Yes.
Would you mind handing it to Calorie?
His pin or his pen?
Pin.
Pin. Like
The ID.
The ID?
Yes.
Are you certain?
Unless you can confirm whether or not that could be used to transmit audio. I figured having
Thanks.
someone with a specific background in such matters be able to take a look at it.
Thanks.
If
they
not,
could
you
dip
could.
upstairs or.
Yes, if you would rather go upstairs and place it in a secure location.
Yes.
Is she still here? Oh, why am I forgetting her name?
Dr. Minnow?
Yeah.
Dr. Minnow.
Yeah, Dr. Minnow's still here.
Yes, let's.
He looks at Tess.
Are you even doing emotions for her?
Does he trust Dr. Minnow enough that if he puts the thing in there that she will not look at it? I think he does. I think he trusts doctors.
Calorie, would you mind looking at something with me upstairs?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Well, this is awkward.
What are we looking at?
He brings out his ID.
His funky little doohickey. His fun device. That was just gifted to him.
Oh, wow, a thingamajig.
Yeah. It's So I'll just ignore West Bolton's not the worst.
He's whispering this. He's whispering this as much as possible.
Okay.
This is basically a card that lets them know that I'm me. I'm on my father's side. From the...
He looks embarrassed, proud, bashful. He loves being a war criminal.
But Sparrow wanted us to see if this could transmit audio, or maybe that it already has been transmitting audio.
Oh, sure, let me see.
Yes.
Brings it out.
Alright.
Shows it.
Calorie, make a magic attack roll, -5.
-5, okay.
Can Pim assist?
Pim, you can give Calorie a +2.
Okay, yay! You get +2 on that. So that's
Okay.
-3.
Or actually, sorry, Pim. If you roll and get a success, it's a +2, and if you crit, it's a +4.
Oh.
So-
Magitech then?
Yeah, you roll your Magitech -5.
Yay.
You know, you don't fuck anything up on a failure or a mishap, so it's fine.
That's nice. That's kind.
Okay.
Hey,
so
look.
+2.
Yeah. Take a
Okay.
+2.
Add another +2 to that because I forgot my intelligence.
9.
Mine's still a partial.
Partial. You do see something that is a little strange because this is only supposed to be kind of ID,
Mm.
but you do see something that probably could be construed as a microphone.
Mm. I can't confirm, but it definitely has some weird stuff in there. This little thing could be a microphone.
Oh. I hadn't noticed. I figured that was just a West Walton design. They're kind of different than what you usually work with. But
Yeah, their stuff kills people.
well, it does a lot more than that.
Oh. I didn't know. The only thing I've heard is some killing the god.
What? Well, I mean, you know me, and I'm. Well,
Looks at the ID.
You what?
I'm.
Calorie like looks at it and then at you for a second before realizing, oh,
Yeah,
and you've not killed anyone. I don't think.
I don't think.
Me neither.
Calorie kind of gaze shifting to the eye patch a little bit, then just back to you.
Pim thinking about his fully conscious several times stabbing of that one guy.
Yeah, he made it.
Yeah, he made it.
He got better.
He got better.
Pim doesn't kill.
Well, do you want me to disable this?
Hmm.
Ooh.
I mean, if they're listening, then I guess I already fucked up in saying that, but
I'm sure they'd
You know, if they
understand the
didn't-
need for privacy, though.
yeah, if they didn't tell you,
Yes.
do you want them to be able to hear you?
I think. Yes, but perhaps not for this conversation.
Sure, I'll put it on a little switch. That way you can turn the microphone on and off.
Is she able to do that?
Yeah, with a good roll, she could.
She's definitely gonna try.
I believe in you.
It's same -5, by the way, if you're gonna try for it.
Okay.
Can I assist again, or?
Yes.
Yay. -5. Skill level 5. What, intelligence 1? Because he's not that smart.
Okay, you can give Calorie a +1.
Have a +1, my friend.
Thank you.
Ore. Let's go.
All right,
Yeah.
full success. You can turn the mic on and up, on or off.
All right.
There you go.
Oh,
Wow.
that's
That's the
nice.
first time I got something in one.
Yeah.
And surely many more to come.
Yeah, I'm getting better. Oh, right, I have to learn carpentry. I forgot about that.
Oh. Oh, were you thinking about making doors? That would be more
Oh.
convenient.
No, not really. It's just I have to maintain a lie that I told.
Oh, I get that.
Oh my god.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna go to a different table. I'll catch back up with y'all.
Oh, all right.
He, sits back down.
She put a switch on it. Seems like, yeah. But,
You can never be too careful
yes,
when being handed strange pieces of technology.
right. I guess I got caught up in everything. Hmm.
So, I mean, it's not anything to be especially suspicious about. It could just come standard, and it's not something they usually need to inform people about.
Ah, right.
Continuing on, something that we do need to be suspicious about.
Well, not me.
No, I think you are going to be someone that will want to be suspicious about this as well.
Yes.
Oh, yes, let's. Who is this person we're incriminating?
Him. Do you want me to speak of their exact rank and title? Or would you rather that be kept secret?
He looks at the.
Kept, as I said, kept very quiet to this very specific table.
Right.
Looks at Volm again.
What am I not allowed to hear?
Hmm.
Well, if it is your wish, I will not pry.
Yes, you can speak openly then.
So, lead researcher of the West Fulton Empire. When I had asked my question about their ability to detect whenever the timelines have been messed with, they told us no. They were lying to me. When I further asked whether or not they had a mechanism to do so, they also said no. I could also tell that was a lie.
Oh.
I assume they didn't answer my questions directly because, although I may be your friend, I'm not exactly
Right.
a part of the culture.
Yes. We very much did not have clearance over there on. Probably on Parker's behalf. Oh dear, I should not have run around that much.
He's thinking of his own behavior, checking like every room.
But if they do have the ability to do that, I wonder if they could have used that mechanism, if they had it, all the way back then. Using it could achieve such a result as we see with the missing god.
Wait, so,
He thinks.
like,
Yes, that
Walton?
sounds like the West Fulton Empire. Meddling in people's affairs when they're not supposed to.
What? Hey!
I would-
No, the West Fulton Empire ensures that we all may live freely.
I will ask, since you seem the most knowledgeable on this subject, the god of Aether.
Yes.
Do you recall, if possible, if they had any specific misgivings with the West Fulton Empire?
Well, they were the first god to stand up and say that the West Fulton Empire has been meddling in too much magitech and wanted to destroy the nation. So he went over there
Yes.
to do that.
That would, yes, this may have been used in self-defense then.
Ah,
Smiles.
That-
Absolve the Volson.
Absolve him. You mean it was retaliatory? Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense.
That does not mean that the technology could not be used in a, or even has not been used in an offensive sense, but
ooh.
the largest possible evidence that it has been used does appear to be in self-defense, although that could just be that the presence of whatever they were dealing with was so great that its sudden missingness from the world was impossible to ignore for those who were there before.
Right.
After that incident where they killed the god of Aether, it was that point that all the gods had realized that it was simply too late to do anything to the West Fulton Empire.
Was there I suppose, was there a corpse, or did they just disappear suddenly?
If there was a corpse, we would have never seen it. No god would want to come near that country.
That is fair.
Since then, they've developed a large number of technologies to prevent any sort of scrying or looking into fates about them.
I see.
Very good at finding any spies that other gods send in.
Hmm.
He's thinking.
Oh. They're able to prevent scrying. But obviously not direct observation.
He's thinking. How valuable is his relationship to his home family? Scary.
There we go.
You turned into a... You almost turned into a ghost there for a second.
That was
Well, I
scary.
am transparent.
Oh. Hmm.
I suppose if I would ask a request of you, Pin, the next time that you are in their presence and I may not be around, I would ask that you ask a similar question to the one I had. They may be more receptive to you.
In terms of...
He's lost in his thoughts.
letting me know of the technology?
Yes.
Right. Hmm. If that came at a cost, I wonder what they would ask of me.
He looks at his arm.
Well, if the cost you believe is too great, then I would not mind if you rejected it.
Right.
It's not important. I am just curious about information that might assist me in finding what the cause is for gestures vaguely all of this.
Right. Hmm. Then they would have more information on me as well, but again, we've discussed that their technology doesn't seem... At least that one was not able to withstand.
He mutters, he mutters, he mutters, he mutters.
Also, we have not heard back from Emlyn in a while. Do you think we should go find them?
Oh,
I'm assuming they're going to either want to stay the night here or perhaps in the house as well, considering they were also rooming with us back
yes.
in the old district.
Let's go find Emlyn then.
I don't recall if we showed them the exact location of the house.
Right.
Looks to Calorie.
We go to the calorie scene.
Yes,
Yay.
leave calorie unsupervised.
No.
Take Boom with you.
You see Pop absolutely destroying a roast pig beast.
she gives it a second and says, "Hi, Pop.
Oh, Calorie! How have you been?
I've been good. Just doing business as usual.
Of course. How's your carpentry business?
Yep, really good."
That is nice to hear. Hold on, let me change the music. Yeah, let's use this music.
Oh, we lost. We lost Nolan.
You got it.
7.
But yeah.
You
So?
oh, go ahead.
So, what's new with you?
Well, I mentioned before that I knew another goblin that you might want to meet.
Yes, the other goblin. There's so few of us here.
Right, I was thinking of scheduling a little get together at some point.
Oh, a little party. Will you be hosting, or do you have a place in mind?
I don't think my place is really good for hosting guests. All the sawdust and all.
Of course, yes, it does get in the way.
Maybe
Well, if you don't have a place to host, I would not mind hosting.
Oh, that'd be great. Thank you.
Yes, of course, anything for a good friend.
I think. Is there a day that would be most convenient for you?
Well, I'm usually free most afternoons, which is why I'm over here.
Mm-hmm.
Incognito, you know. She says, despite being the only goblin around. She does have like a cloak on.
So no one knows who you are, yeah.
Of course. If I was caught eating at a commoner establishment, oh, the scandal.
Kellery does not get it. Is it fine if the goblin's also a commoner like me?
Well, of course, I have nothing against commoners. You know, I just have to keep up my image.
I just mean if you were hosting, we'd be showing up at your place, I assume.
Oh, no, that is completely fine. I don't have any guests. Or I don't have any guests at the moment, so.
Okay. Is there anything else that I should know about that might cause a problem?
I can't imagine any goblins causing any problems.
Okay.
I'll let my butler know that you're coming, and he'll let you in.
I feel like Callery is debating letting them know about the Shadow Hand. Hold on.
Nope.
Okay. I guess I should be a little upfront in case it would affect me just coming through the front door.
Oh, some sort of secret.
And she'll put like the Shadow Hand on the table.
Oh my! What is that? Is that a strange glove?
No, it's my arm.
What happened to your arm? It looks like nothing.
It's a long story involving the old district and Volm and some things.
The Shadow Beast.
That one.
Oh dear, were you in a debt and you needed money from Volm?
Calorie thinking. Do I take this deeper? Something like that, yeah. So I'm kind of counted as a Volm follower now.
That is incredibly unfortunate. I'm so sorry.
It's not the worst thing. But this won't be.
As long as your debt has been erased, you seem to be in good standing with your carpentry shop.
If this isn't gonna be a problem, then I just wanted to make sure.
No, of course it wouldn't be a problem, especially if you had to do it to escape a debt.
Which I did.
Well, that is good news. I'm going to prepare for a visit When shall I be expecting you to?
2 days from now.
2 days from now? Of course. Please wear your best. Please wear your best.
I'm very sorry. This is all I have.
That is understandable. Well, if when you have the time, ask your tailor to make yourself something nice.
She's not gonna tell her.
I hope to see you soon.
I hope to see you soon too. Have a good day.
She nods and waves you.
Are the others still there when Calorie returns?
So
I'm
where do you-
assuming these two conversations happen simultaneously.
Yeah.
Okay.
So where do you think Emily could be? Oh, hey!
Hi.
Well, you walked out with Emmeline once, right?
I think.
Yeah, you went to the fountain, didn't you?
Wasn't that you?
Was that me?
Yeah,
That was
you went to the
you.
silver.
That was me.
That was
okay.
you because you were.
You
No,
wanted
you went to the
money.
at the well.
You went
I
on to the.
I went to
yeah.
the riverside with my new besties.
Yeah, I remember that. There's a place that me and Emmeline went before. We could check there first.
Ooh. All right.
We could also just be outside.
That's true.
Keller, we're going to go look for Emmeline to show them the way to the house.
Right.
Well,
These darn whippersnappers coming in, sitting at a table and not ordering anything.
see you guys.
They all wave to you.
Does this exist?
Yes.
Okay.
She's just been sitting, standing under the lamp.
Oh, I do believe
Has some
I've solved.
pockets.
I've
Ah.
solved the mystery.
You're great at doing that.
Thank you.
Hey, feeling better?
Blinking.
Hey, she like quickly wipes something her face. I'm good.
Hmm.
So let me play. There we go. That was a perfect song.
Yay. Sorry, I should have asked first.
That's fine. It just made me realize some things.
No? Like what?
It's been a while and I haven't even talked to my friends. I just ghosted them.
Oh dear.
I was thinking of maybe, I don't know, dropping in to say hi. And that just terrified me.
Oh.
He stops from doing it again.
You stop yourself. You about to stun lock her.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'm sure they'd love to see you. At the very least, they'd want to know what happened.
I don't even know how to begin to explain. Hey guys, I just disappeared because I had a vision that I was gonna die horribly, and then I made a pact with a super scary god and became a cleaner for a gang, and then
Ooh.
A lot.
maybe not that part. Yeah. But up until then, it was a pretty good description.
yeah, a lot happened.
Seems like it.
She looks at you, Pim. Would you, if I were to go, would you come with me for moral support?
Of course.
I like that we've all surrounded Emlyn. You will be our friend. No escape.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
When would you want to do that?
Oh, don't ask me that.
No. But then you might push it off forever.
don't look at me like that. I
Take
don't
as
know.
much time as you need, but I don't know. Rip the bandage off. See him again. At the very least, they'll be happy you're alive.
I guess that's true. Okay, tomorrow for sure. I'm gonna see them.
Oh,
Gonna say hi. It's gonna happen.
tomorrow. Okay.
Yes, cause aren't we doing some crazy shit at the end of the month? I can't
Right.
wait till then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Wait, when's the end of the month?
Uh,
It's not 2 days from now, is it?
no.
Okay.
Plenty of time from them.
we still got like 20-ish days.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 18 according to the calendar. Out of 46.
Okay, tomorrow is Grow Day, and we're gonna see them tomorrow.
All right.
Will that be, or would you be wanting all of us to come, or are you only wanting Pin?
If you all could come, I'd love to show them the new friends I made.
I believe that can be arranged.
He's so happy. He's so happy.
I think you'd like both of them. They're a lot different than me. They're more, Phi and Sabina. They're pretty friendly people.
He's noting down their names in his brain. His brain is already writing the most embarrassing way of greeting them. Ah, dear beloved
Hello.
friends of Evelyn!
She will kill you.
Calorie keeps quiet.
Oh?
I do have to say, you guys have been real good friends, and I don't know, I just feel like I've kind of been slacking off. Whenever you guys go and do things, I just say, hey, I'll just hold down the fort and do nothing.
That's not nothing.
It's kind of, I don't know, it's wearing down my conscience.
What?
I'm kind of just doing nothing because I'm kind of scared to help you guys because I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna fuck things up.
Emlyn. Do you remember when my hand was on fire?
Yeah? It would have burnt to death without me.
Exactly.
The event that he has told neither of them about.
Well, I guess
Exactly. Everything
that
would
one
have gone
doesn't
up in
count.
flames
That was-
forever. What do you mean it
that
doesn't
one was just kind of
count?
easy.
Isn't it easy?
Well,
I
you
can
helped me a
control
lot.
it.
You helped me a lot, Emlyn.
Well, I guess I did.
Yeah,
help
without you, I would have blown up like maybe 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Well, that. Okay, fine. You got me there. I guess I don't know. I kind of want to do more things for you guys because you've done a lot for me. Especially because you give me money for food and I don't even work.
Shrugs.
It's good to keep friends safe.
That is true.
Ah, Speaking of, I believe Sparrow was wondering.
Like, elbowing into Sparrow a little bit.
I think Sparrow was wondering where you wanted to stay tonight.
Oh yeah, you guys got a new place, right?
Yes.
Yes, we have a new house.
I mean, if you wouldn't mind,
I don't
If-
think Tess is gonna use the fourth bunk.
No, Tess uses the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so allowed in.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're allowed in.
Permitted, in fact, invited.
Okay, that's too much.
You are
You are
welcome.
graciously welcome.
Okay.
You will have to mind our lack of doors.
Nah, that's fine.
Calorie, where exactly did you put the furniture in the house?
Oh, in front of the fireplace, just like we had it before.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, that's good.
Sparrow thinking, if Calorie put the beds in my old bedroom, I think I would collapse.
Emlyn,
Yeah,
I do hope it goes well when you meet your friends.
I hope it goes well as well.
If
I think it will.
I just can see how it might not.
Mm,
Let's I guess let's head home.
yeah.
And you guys head home after a productive day in Pliston City.
Woohoo!
And that is the end of the session.
Let's go.
Time not showing the map of the house because
It
didn't
has
put
to add the
the
beds.
furniture there.
Yeah.
Has to add the beds. Can I do that on stream? Come on, right now.
No. Anyways, thank you guys for coming out and watching. Thank you, players, for playing.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, thank you for session.
Thank you for session.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.